Welcome back, beloved. Blessed day, blessed day. Blessed day to everyone who's following me now. Everyone is teaching. As I told you in our previous teaching, that we're going to have on a daily basis a teaching online, which going to enable us to understand where we are. And those in my spiritual WhatsApp group, they've seen the video that I shared with them about religion. So you are welcome. Is your humble servant, your spiritualist master, Katapena Kingo. I want us to talk today, as I said, about the Kemeticism. What is Kemet? Kemet is the ancient land of Egypt. And it means a black land. Black people, African people are the one who are living there. So those are our ancestors, me and you. Those are our forefathers, me and you. So I want us to go back there. Why? Because in my early teaching, I've shown to you that religion has failed all of us. Whatever religion has brought to us didn't solve our problems. And before the Western and Eastern religion immigrating to this land, we were solving our problems. We were advancing technology. We were advancing science. We were advancing spirituality. And today we have embraced a foreigner God. We have embraced a new civilization, a new way of living. We have ignored our own culture, our own tradition, our own forefather, our own wisdom. Our forefather didn't have the privilege to be writing things down in books, but they had enough knowledge to communicate with us through science, through different things. So now we are having a problem in our generation, the generation before us, those before us, and if we don't pay attention, the generation after us will be subjected to the same brainwashing. That's why I'm inviting you today to start learning about your authenticity, your spirituality, and your faith, so that we are able together to identify what went wrong in our life. So you are welcome to send your question. You are welcome to contact me. You are welcome to put on your critics. Ask pertinent questions. We're going to have a time to exchange. We're going to have a time to share the knowledge and see the light. So without wasting much time, we are going to start. And I'm going to be using my note today in order for us to be more specific. What is Kemetic spiritualism? You may be asking yourself, for some of you, it's the first time you hear about it. Those who are more informed, they already know about it. But they don't just believe because it's been presented to them in another form. So I'm going to answer you now and today. Kemetic spiritualism is a modern practice of religion, tradition of ancient Egypt. Is a modern practice of religion and tradition of ancient Egypt, known to its own people as Kemet. The Kemet is meaning the black land. The Kemetic spiritualism religion is a monotheist, meaning that it recognizes one who is referred to as the big ocean, and us, we are the drop from that ocean. So I'm going to explain that. The Kemetic spiritualism is not something that we are importing. It's not something that we are inventing. No. It's something that we have inherited from our forefathers. It's something that is within you and me. As long as you identify yourself as an African, you need to understand that automatically It's part of you. It's part of our culture. It's our belief and our connection with God. So what happened now? When civilization came and the Western, they tried to protect Kemeticism as if it's a polytheist religion. It has a lot of God. Well, it's not true. That was something that was prepared in order to discourage you and me to go back to our roots, thinking we are lost. The Kemetist spiritualist was never polytheist. It's a monotheist religion, but which you need to understand. And I'm going to explain. The creator, the higher spirit, the one that they've conceptualized in the calling of God, in our African Kemeticism spirituality, he was considered as the bigger ocean that no human can overcome. And all of us were considered drops from that ocean. And that is matching when religion comes and they are telling you that God created the man to his image. But before them they come, our ancestors said, we are emanating, we are offspring of God. But you can understand now what the difference between us and God is the magnitude of the tourbillon that is in that ocean. In that ocean, we just complete. But we can't have an isolated impact. But originating from that ocean, you and I are small God. You may be shocked. People, they may tell you that, no, it's not true. But you can see that David in the Psalms said, you are the God who judge amongst gods. So if David could say that is normal, but if I'm telling you that in our belief, in our spirituality, we were taught before that Bible come, before Christianity come, before Islam come, before Judaism come, we were told that we are from God, who is the big ocean, and we are the drop. Meaning, after coming from the higher God, we are small God. That was destroyed with religion. Religion come and make you and I dependent. When we come with a purpose, when the big ocean send us in this world, we come with a purpose and we are small God. What we need, we don't need to be begging for things. We need to call for things to materialize. When Christ told the Jews that he was before Abraham, they tried to stone him. But he learned it from the Chemists in Egypt, where he sought refuge. I'm going to tell you something. We're going to have a time to go in detail to that. Do your research. Tell me between the age of 12 and 30 what Jesus Christ was doing in life. Tell me the story between 12 and 30, those years, 13, 14 up to 29. What happened in the life of Christ? Where was he? What he was doing? How he was living his life? You'll be surprised that he was in Egypt, in our temple, being initiated. And he received the light. So, Kemeticism is not something to take you astray. It's not something that's going to want your blood sacrifice. No. Human sacrifice, no. Abuse of people, no. It's a spirituality that sets you free within you, the way you are. You accept it as you are. It sets you free within your spirit, soul, and body. And these three principles, I'm going to have time to teach it. It originates from there. So I believe you are getting an idea of what Kemeticism is. You're going to read on different publications of Western power to say that it was. I'm going to come to explain the God of water, the God of the sky, the God of the earth, the God of this. And you can understand with the meanings. So join the light today. Join the light today. Now, you have a question that you may ask and say, Kemetic spirituality, what is expected from me? What do I need to do? First, I'm going to give you the 7 principles, which from that, the 10 commandments were developed. You are shocked, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It might be the first time you're hearing this, but it's the truth. So the 7 principles of Kemeticism is the truth. And you have heard that. You need to tell the truth. I am the truth, the way. The first principle in Kemeticism religion is the truth. The second principle is the balance. The third is order. The fourth is harmony. The fifth is righteousness. The sixth is morality. And the last one is justice. I'll repeat. The truth, balance, order, righteousness, harmony, morality, and justice. So those are the basic principles of Kemeticism. Those are the kind of line we are expected to follow as practitioners of our forefather religion. And the Kemeticism does not preclude you to become a traditional healer, to become a spiritualist. It doesn't give you the conditions or obligations to be submissive. I'm going to go into details. I'm going to go into details in order for you to be able to understand. I'm going to explain these 7 principles so that we could finish. So we are going to start with the first one. You understand? On the set of rules, we say, 1, live in harmony with creation, seeking the best life for everyone. You have learned that in African customs, in African tradition, we're living in solidarity. That was our spirituality. That's what makes our power. Today, what happened? We've been divided. We've got border all over. We call each other foreigners. We are not even tolerating each other because that was programmed in order to divide us and weaken us. Today, we are having single lady, single man because Africans can no longer organize themselves in order to ensure the continuity. We are lost. We look at each other as if we were strangers because of our faith and beliefs. We have allowed the God of the foreigner to come and divide that in our land. Check how Africa is. Are you proud of your continent today? And check out the exposite in the media where they show it. Are you proud of being an African today? When you look at your land with whatever that the universe, whatever that you've been put in this land, are you going to tell us that our ancestors believe we're wrong when they are God blessed this land with whatever mineral that we have? We go astray, we're unable to use them. We are flying from Africa to go overseas to look for a better life. When people from overseas, they're making money in our land because they keep our God, they keep our spirituality, they keep our knowledge. Wake up. So live in harmony with all creation for the benefits of everyone's life. That is the meaning of the harmony that we're talking about. Kemeticism look beyond themselves to the need of the community. So focus your thought and goal on achieving what best for all. In Kemeticism, we are not selfish. We don't come with a type of capitalism in religion and spirituality to say, these are mine, these are mine. In Kemeticism is a community thing. And you can see that in the early Christian, even Islamic, even Jewish church, they've copied that from us. You can hear in the Bible, the apostles were putting everything in common. It's something that they don't bring it to us. They took it from us. Now they bring it in another form and they want us to subject us to that. Do your research. Do not limit it to what I'm saying. Challenge me, do your research, you're going to find out. That principle of community, it originates from Kemetic spirituality, which was the ancient Egypt religion from black people of Africa. That's why it's called Kemet. Kemet meaning black land. It got further and said, well, to create an unselfish mindset and to be kind to others. What is yours is not yours alone, it's also mine. We are one. You and me, as you're watching me, we are one. If I don't accept you, if I don't enlighten you, I don't enlighten myself. The selfish mind will never prosper. Maybe you're asking yourself why things are going so difficult. I'm going to have a time to teach about the finance and them in this line. But today I'm bringing you the light for you to understand what I'm bringing you into, on what you need to understand and follow. But it's going to be your choice, not mine. And then we are concluding that chapter by saying, wish yourself and others well. Cooperate with others and work for a common good. Seek to create positive change in the community. A Kemetic man is the one they call the wise man. They are the elders, men and women. They are those who bring delight to the community. In our primitive time, they are the people who were given the first VIP place around the fire at night because they gonna give their wisdom to the young one. In today's society, we are living in a modern society. What is our role as Kemetists? What is our purpose? Is to empower our community. Our community are really suffering. In this time that I'm talking to you, some people, they don't even have bread to put on their table. Some people, they don't even have a bed where they're gonna sleep, even a house where to sleep. We need to bring them the light because whatever they are believing in does not work. It's the truth is not working. We need not to be shy about that. We are facing that reality. You and I, we know the truth. We are facing that reality. And today, we are claiming that 1% of people are reaching this planet. No, because what? As we were supposed to be in control of the evolution of the planet, we have become slaves of those who were supposed to work with, those who were supposed to follow us through that line, which were leading to ancient Egypt. They are teaching us the story of Egypt and presenting us another color. So living in harmony is very important with all creation. Avoid jealousy. Avoid useless kind of negative energy that you're going to attract to yourself based on your emotions. We are going to the second one is choose the ancestor you wish to honor. Here, your ancestors are not witches. Here, you need to choose the ancestor you want to honor. We don't give you the ancestor. I'm not going to import ancestor for you. Your own ancestor, the one that told you that they are witches, you're going to see how they're going to help you. It says clearly here in my note that as part of Kemeticism, you will honor the ancestor, spiritual masters. Since the Kemetic faith is monotheistic, it features more one source of power, and ancestors. Though they all work together, most Kemetic choose a pair of ancestor or spiritual master to focus on. Even though we come from the ocean, that ocean have given us responsibility. That responsibility is not coming from nowhere. We inherited it from our genealogy, our ancestors, our forefathers. So you need to be honoring your own ancestors. It's very important for you to see the light in life. You need to do that. I'm advising you to do that, and I'm insisting that you do it. It's very important that you honor those who are teaching you to the light. The same way in a Christian or Islamic faith, the prophet and the Messiah, the evangelists, they were honored. The same way, and they copy it from us. It's not something that they've invented. They get it from us. We have all the evidence that wherever those religions come from, their leaders, their forefathers have been in Egypt. You read them, you can do research. So, your ancestors are not so bad the way they are presenting them to you. Your ancestors, they are not evil the way they are presenting them to you. Wake up and do the right things. We go to our third one. Our third point is to build your shrine, because you're going to be asking yourself, how do I practice? How do I build? To build your shrine, choose a location in your home. It can be a corner. It can be in a bedroom. It can be outside. You choose your location in your home, such as a cabinet, a small table, or a bookshelf, where you can build a small shrine or altar, where you can put the pictures, the image, and the symbol. As Africans were using symbols as the means of expressions. There's no idolatry in that. Because they lied to us that it was idolatry. They took our symbol, they go with it to their museum, and now their country is prosperous. You use the symbol, check the corner of your house, the outside, inside, everywhere you got a space, build the altar for your ancestor, build the altar for your prayers. There's no witchcraft in this. It's the light of African spiritualism that I'm bringing to you today. And then place a certain icon or picture of the ancestor of the deity you are honoring in the shrine, as well as offering plate or pole. You need to do an offering of your choice, of course. The offering that you can afford, that you are led to do, of your choice. Are you listening to me? The offering of your choice. Nobody must come to lie to you that you need to give me 50,000 rand in order for the ancestor to accept you. Nobody must come to lie to you, you need to give me 100,000 rand in order for the ancestor to bring money in your bank. That is what makes people get lost, because religion has taken you far away from your ancestor. You start thinking your ancestor are your enemy, where they are part of your DNA. They are you, you are them. Yes, I said they are you, you are them. You don't need to go and beg people for that. That's why I come and to teach you today the way to light. Avoid to be a victim. Avoid to lose your money to the people who have no knowledge, and they are just want to crook you and take away what belongs to you. Are you with me? Are you following me? Are you getting the point? Let's continue. And number 4, perform a daily set of prayer. You may ask, how do I pray? As part of your practice, designate a time every day to perform prayer at your shrine. You need to select a time that is convenient and conducive for you. It doesn't need to be changing time. Check the time that you show that around this time I'm usually home. It can be very early in the morning. It can be late in the evening. You can choose that particular time and you are praying. And during this time, communicate with your ancestor and ascended masters. Your daily prayers don't have to be complicated, but they shall be regular part of your day. You don't need to be doing them so many times a day. You don't need to be created inventing words in order for you to think you're going to shake the universe. No. But speak from the heart, not from the mouth, not from the mind. Speak from the heart. That is a prayer. And it's not a prayer of begging. You are a small God. I'm going to teach you that you're a small God. In all the religion book, I can prove it to you that you are a small God. You don't need to beg. You need to call to existence what does not exist. Your prayer shall invite honor and thank you, ancestor or ascended master. You can also use this term to talk to them and possibly request for guidance. Because they're already in the spiritual realms. Because they can oversee what the naked eye cannot see. Because they've gone through the kind of journey that we are crossing today. You can seek guidance from them on how to overcome your challenges. And then, if you do that, you can find prayer, writing a Kemetic prayer to incorporate in your practice. Those who want prayers, write to me, request them, I'll provide them. Try lighting a candle and incense in your stream to help you focus on a prayer. That is very important. You might think the meaning is nothing. Start practicing it. Light your candle and incense each time you are praying. Focus. Focus. I know religion make us used to be asking, to be begging, to see how to hate, to self-hatred, to see ourselves as small. But it's time to wake up. Pray. And the last one, celebrate your family life. Family is important in the Kemetic faith. So take steps to improve your family life. Eat meal with your family, speak kindly to them, and plan time to spend with them. Remember those who have passed on as well, and your ancestors remain part of your family even after death. It's very important as a Kemetist. You honor your family. Your wife, your husband, your children, your parents, your siblings, your cousins. In our originality as African, we didn't have those kind of cousins and them. We are brothers and sisters. You need to honor your family. Stop thinking about witchcraft all the time. When you join the light, the witch is going to go far away from you. I'm going to teach you the benefit and the consequence of both light and darkness. But we value our family. You want to be blessed, you must acknowledge also that they are saying that they're still part of your family. They are not demon. From today, they say that they are not demon. They are part and parcel of your family. I hope you get the light today. This was our Kemetic spirituality first part. I'm going to wait for your critique, your information, and your support. Share with us also what you have. For those who want also to have a space to share their knowledge, please feel free to contact me. Is your humble servant, spiritualist master, Katapena Kyungu. For those who want to contact me, you can contact me on +27 81 729 38 55 +27 81 729 38 55. The same number is on WhatsApp. The same number is on Instagram, on Telegram as well. And you can still get us on Facebook on Ancient Spiritualism House. May the ancestor and the God and the Master's peace be upon you. May your day be blessed. Thank you very much. Don't forget to share, to like, to comment, and subscribe. It will really be appreciated. Thank you very much.